Co-host of the Weaponized podcast, Jeremy Corbell, joins us now. You've got to be happy about this because, you've been, banging around in the dark for a long time. Let's start with one. Do you believe the needle is really moving, or do you think that they're allowing people to make noise but not change?
Yeah, the needle is absolutely moving. This is a really exciting time. No matter what happens with this legislation in Congress, we have people fighting for the same thing, which is finally having the discussion about UAP disclosure or transparency. I can't even tell you how much the needle has moved. And it is going to happen, Chris. We've talked about this. It's going to happen the easy way or the hard way. There are people that are ready to come forward depending on how this legislation passes or doesn't pass.
Yeah, Ross Coulthart, everybody at News Nation knows him, and he did the Dave Grush interview. Obviously, you know him well. He said the same kind of thing. He calls it a frightening term. He says a catastrophic disclosure, which means that somebody becomes desperate, that this needs to get out, and maybe they say too much, or they say things that really would be worth keeping quiet. But to just dismiss it as little green men and as if there's nothing else to the entire universe, pun intended, of what could be in the air, who could be making it, and what it could mean to our national security. I mean, it's time for people to understand it's a lot more complicated than Martians.
Yeah, as this progresses, it's pretty interesting. I see people saying, wow, this is working. We need to really think about the national security aspects of this. I mean, look, I'll tell you personally, from being involved with this for so long with George Knapp, I have pilots that will send me videos and they'll show me these anomalous things in the sky. I don't report on 90% of what I get, but I mean, commercial pilots, just today, I was reached out to again with 8 or 9 videos. Remember, also, we had the head of the DIA UFO program come on our show. And for the first time on the Weaponized podcast, he says, we have a craft not made by us, and we've breached the hull. That was the most he could say because of his DOPSR and all of that stuff, the restrictions. But he said it for everybody to hear. So people like him, people are coming forward. If we need subpoenas, if we need to do this the hard way, we will do it the hard way. But I'm so encouraged by what I'm seeing in Congress right now. Everybody's having the right discussion.